Hey y'all, so today we're going to take a look at something from our northern borders. I've got a 2017 chicken and sausage jambalaya. I'm not sure who it was I got this from, most likely. Probably either Smitty or CT in a trade. May have been somebody else, I'm not 100% sure. But it's a nice rainy day here in the south, so it's a good day for some warm, comforting food. And jambalaya is very popular around these parts, so I figured, hey, it'd be worth giving it a try. So let's get this open and see what's inside. Now, these don't have the peelable seal, so what we're going to have to do is slice into this. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got here. Well, first thing at the top we see is the coffee crisp. And I can already tell it feels a little bit shifted, so this is probably going to be a little bit blown, but I'm sure it'll still eat just fine. Also got a Nescafe 3-in-1 right there on top. So we'll have a nice little coffee drink to go with everything. And as you can see, it's got its nice little normal spread with the dessert and the entree. I'm creating a nice little barrier for everything in between. So the dessert this time, sliced peaches. Of course, our main still feels good, still feels hard, no swelling. There's all the information on it. If you want to pause it, take a look and see. Alright. Got a strawberry jam. Something we haven't seen in a while. Pain hamburger. Hamburger bun. Alrighty. Got the orange beverage base powder. Set that right there. Got a peanut butter, which is in a slightly darker packaging. But of course, this is from Wings Food Products, Toronto, Canada. For the strawberry jam, the peanut butter, on the other hand, is right down the road, Thermopack, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Got a vanilla drink mix. That's going to be interesting. I don't know if I've ever tried one of those before. Got the white pack matches. Got our lovely Canadian towel, along with our lovely brown cloth. There's no other way to describe that. It's a huge piece of paper. Have our beverage bag. I love these things. Got some Frank's Red Hot. I'll be swapping that out. A little thing of Tic Tacs for afters. And I think this was actually the first year they started putting these in, the Canadian Spork. I think the 2016, y'all pardon Azzy below me, who found a plastic bag he's wanting to play with. Hey! Hey! Knock it off. Don't give me that innocent look. Knock it off. Anyway, these have the sporks in it. This one actually is a little bit bent. That's kind of unusual. Usually these things hold up really well, so. But that's what we got today. I'm gonna have us a nice little meal here. So let me get started heating up the jambalaya and boiling some water for the coffee, and we'll start getting everything together. Be back in a few moments, folks. Okay, y'all, so I went ahead and took the opportunity to heat up the main as well as mix the drinks up. Got the coffee back here, the vanilla shake here, and the orange sports drink in the beverage bag here. Now, I never did show you the back of the vanilla drink mix, so you can see all the information on it. There you go, in case you were curious. So, to begin, let's start with our Pain hamburger. And just basic good old-fashioned hamburger bun. Unfortunately, we don't see these anymore. Really missed the loaf of bread. It was much better, but this was a nice substitute as well. Let's go ahead and split that sucker open. Alright. And also went ahead and kneaded both the jam and the peanut butter so we can make us a nice little PB&J sandwich here. Alright, I may have done that a little too thin. Let's start this up a little bigger. There we go, that should work better. Well, maybe not. Alright, you know what? Technical difficulties, please stand by. That'll get it out. See? Alrighty. Looks like just good old-fashioned strawberry jam. Spread that around a little bit. Let it soak into the bread. Add in some peanut butter. There we go. All right. All right, nice little PB&J mix up there. Set that right there. Coming back here to our sliced peaches, see how they held up. Because they were a 17018 production date, as you can see right there. So they're hitting right over 5 years old. It would be January 18th. We're presently in March, so 5 years, 2 months. Alright. Alright, still look like they're in pretty good shape right there. There's a lot of juice in there. Hang on just a second. Alright, poured out a little bit of that juice on the side. There we go. Looks like they may be turning just a touch dark. I'm used to seeing peaches a little bit brighter. Of course, I'm also from Georgia, the peach state, so my opinion could be biased. Coffee crisp. Now, like I said, this thing, you can see it's already shifted a little bit to the left, so let's take a look at it real quick. That's a good view. Yeah, and we got some bloom going too. I've seen worse. Looks like the end got a little crunch there. It looks like during production because there's no crumbs or anything in here, so. Still good and crisp. Alrighty. Got my trash bag over here to the side. Alright. And got our Warnick US made Jambalaya. So let's see how it does. And I'm going to tell you, this thing is solid. There is no air in it whatsoever, even after boiling. So that thing was packed tight. Alright, definitely rice based, just from that initial look. There we go. Alright. Okay. Well, I can see some sausage pieces right there. It looks like there's some sausage and some chicken both right there. So, yeah, there's a big piece of chicken right there, as you can see. So, got both in there, like it said. That is some definite shreds of chicken, that is for sure. All right. Well, let's start with our PB&J here. Bread's a little stale, but really good flavor. I'm actually getting a hint of honey out of that jam. I don't know if it used honey as a sweetener, but that's a hint of the flavor I'm getting. So, not sure exactly where it's coming from. Take a drink of the coffee. If you remember, it was the Nescafe 3-in-1. So, yeah, tastes just like regular Nescafe 3-in-1. If you've had one, you've had them all. Still be very good out in the cold weather, that's for sure. Our orange beverage here in this fun beverage bag. I love these things. They are so much better than what the U.S. has. Tastes just like an orange sports drink. Gatorade, Powerade, whichever one you want to call it. They're about the same. Alright. Now this is one I've never had before. It's vanilla drink mix. It's not listed as a protein shake. It's not listed as a milkshake, just drink mix. I'm going to be honest, if it had been chocolate, I would have just dumped the coffee in there and had a mocha drink. But since it's vanilla, I didn't think it would really blend that well. You can see how thick it got. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. The smell on it doesn't smell right. Taste-wise, yeah, that thing just tastes off. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's just because it's an older version. The fresher ones may be something different, but that, excuse me. Hang on a minute. I gotta get that taste out of my mouth, folks. I'm sorry. Yeah, that vanilla drink mix, you can have it. Alright. Let's try this piece of chicken we got sitting right here, just by itself. I'm gonna be honest, kind of expected it to be a little dry, but it's not. It still has a good bit of moisture. Definitely picking up a lot of the jambalaya spices. Getting a hint of cumin, some paprika, definitely some black pepper and some cayenne. Let's try a piece of the sausage. It's not an andouille sausage, but it's still pretty good. It's not too bad. Try a little bit of everything all together. All right. It definitely needs something. I'm going to save the Franks for another time. Meanwhile, I'll break out my good old bottle here. Just a touch of hot sauce. All right, let's see if that helps wake it up any. Gotta admit though, it does have a good bit of spice on its own. I'm actually feeling just a slight bit of burn from that cayenne. Yeah, that helps wake it up a lot. Pretty good. Okay, I gotta give y'all credit. That's some pretty good jambalaya. For it to be a can / pouched version, that's actually really good. I'll give credit where it's due. Take a look at one of these peaches here. Yeah, those are good. A slight bit borderline on the mushiness. And you can tell they're starting to turn a little bit, but they're still good and edible. This, instead of that vanilla drink mix, this would have been a good meal to have like an oatmeal with, because then you could have mixed that with the peaches and had like a peach cobbler. That would have been a really good mix, and that would have got rid of that nasty ass vanilla drink mix. Sorry, that nasty vanilla drink mix. All right, let's see how the coffee crisp survived. Definitely not fresh, but still edible. Still really good. Still edible, so I can work with that. Now, one thing I do want to do, something I don't really see. I've jokingly referred to these as the Canadian mints many times before. I just wanted to give y'all an example of what this thing does, though. Just a little bit of water. Crack this bad boy open. You can see the nice little maple leaf stamp right there. And just in case you couldn't see that, that's how much it grew just dropping it in the water like it was. Notice almost all that water is gone now. And what you have in its place, nice solid towel. Look at that. Better than any wet wipe you can find, and that's just with a little bit of water. As you can see, it soaked it all up. So, great way to clean your tray at the end, or canteen, or mess kit, whatever you're using. So, all right. So, this can go in the trash. The rest of this, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my dinner, folks. Just a nice, quick, easy one. This was a 2017 chicken and sausage jambalaya IMP. Held up pretty well over the years, especially the jambalaya mix. Like I said, even after boiling, that thing was still rock hard, no air, no bloating, nothing. So I'm going to go eat. That's Orlando. Y'all have a good one.